been bought out by who is it? I can't remember the name. They've been
Some
buying up
investment
game companies.
Gamer investment group, yeah.
Yeah, they've been buying up game companies. Basically, everything they've bought in the last few years has resulted in nearly 5,000 unemployed people.
Yeah.
That's all they've managed to do. They haven't made any money.
It's like, thanks, Mr. Richardson, for your company. Now there's the door.
Yeah.
I hope he had a
door. Yeah.
I hope he had a good financial settlement in the buyout or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it made him, a lot of those articles out there made it sound like they fired him.
Yeah, I doubt that was the case.
They might have
maneuvered him into a situation where he was better off going. Yeah. But nobody fired him. He took the opportunity and probably took the payout and left. Bearing in mind he's been in it for a long time. I mean, he's 40 years.
Yeah, 40 years.
So he must be 60, I suppose, maybe. So, who wouldn't take it? Somebody came up to you and said, right, you've built this business your whole life, you've loved it. But it's retirement time with the family. Here's a couple of $1 million. You'd be like, yeah, okay.
I sincerely hope he got that.
I'm sure he got a bundle. Yeah.
It's the comic industry, though, so you never know.
Yeah. But I think he would have. But
sometimes you get shafted like that, and people point and laugh.
I despair for creativity in the whole of the industry at the moment. Not in comics. There's plenty of good stuff, but I despair.
Well, it's really typical when you get into comic history. And one of these days, I'm going to finish that.
That book
on comic history, how people are treated. That's why I was hoping that Richardson had a golden parachute and got something.
I reckon he did. Yeah.
Some sort of money buyout when they bought the company.
Listen, he's very quiet.
Company was over its head in debt too. Yeah. Dark Horse was. Yeah. So I don't know.
He's being very quiet, isn't he? I'd have thought if he was pushed out, or if he'd gone out without something like a golden handshake that he liked, he'd be screaming about it.
You would think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not. That's not really Richardson though, because you'd ever heard much from him during his tenure there.
But he was passionate about what he did, wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
He was passionate about what he did. So if he was screwed over, he would have. I think anybody being screwed over would shout. So I think putting it all together, my suggestion would be he's probably done okay out of it and he's walked away.
I hope
got retirement.
The Arrow hadn't been around for more than a couple months when Dark Horse came out.
Yeah.
So Arrow. Even though Arrow hasn't been and never gained the ground that Dark Horse did, the Richardson literally that was his baby from the get go.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah. Dark Horse's biggest problem was. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Dark Horse's biggest problem in the past maybe 10 to 15 years was they put all of their eggs in the basket of licensed properties, and then here comes Disney and bought up all the properties and took it away from them.
Well, they always did that. Well, they did that once they got past their own group. Once they could afford properties, they really started investing.
Yeah, they did at least have some of their own, unlike IDW.
Yeah, they did. Yep, they did have some of their own. Well, IDW is a whole different story.
Yeah, so, IDW's that whole viewpoint. That whole business model on speed, it's. I don't understand how IDW is still here. I mean, apart from the fact that the person that owns it, his dad is like a billionaire or something, multi-billionaire. It's the only reason it can be still operating.
You never know. Anyway,
let's see it fall. So,
yeah.
So I don't want to see anybody lose their job. I don't want to see anybody in pain. But at the same time, these companies are ruining the industry.
They are. Well, they have been ever since they started. So it's as far back as the 30s. It's always been cutthroat. One company fighting over the next, the distribution companies and fighting over each other, and then these little companies fighting over the pie that's ever shrinking. Matt Black.
Go ahead. It's always the way that the money gets involved, and that's it. Creativity dies. So
that's the thing when you're selling for a dime and suddenly you're making millions. It just attracts all sorts of
You get,
Yeah,
they
crazy
start
good.
sniffing around. Yeah.
Yep, exact money. And it happened like that with the black and white boom too, when it got flooded with all sorts of nasty, inferior books, and the retailers literally had to eat it. Who wants a generic comic book that all it is panel borders? The entire book is panel board. That's just.
But you see that. In all fairness, you've seen the same in
Samurai Santa. Come on.
In crowdfunding.
Oh yeah,
over the last 10 years.
Well, that's why
the amount of people that have just jumped in thinking, oh, we can get like $5, $10, $15, $20,000 out of this. Some people believing they can get more than that, which is ridiculous. There's only a few people that can command those kind of sums. And even then, it's not just the crowdfunding or just the product that's making that happen. There's audiences and, influencers and all kinds of other politics as well. And you've seen a whole bunch of people just jump into like the X Factor scenario has happened to all the creative industries. You have the internet and what have you, and you've democratized, which is great, the ability to come and make your own book. But it also means that everyone and their bloody, uncle and dog think that they can make a comic book and come along and make their comic books. And I don't ever mean to sound arrogant, but there are a bunch of people like that who just think, oh yeah, my mum says I can draw, and like off they go and they start making a book. And now AI is making that worse because you've got a whole bunch of people who aren't invested in the industry or the art form as it is going, oh, well, I'll just get AI to do it for me. I'll make money. And there's no intent. It's all just cash. Never mind. We can look at some great books. We can look at some great pages today. So don't feel bad. And no, you're not late, Matt.
No, Matt, you're not late. I'm sorry.
You're not late.
I was just trying to set other things up here, and it's just
it's an hour. There's an hour. Like say, we've got ours in end of March. America's doing theirs early. I suppose it's a bit like invading a country. They're always the first there.
Yeah, we're always ahead of the curve.
Unless, of course, it's in Europe and then Germany.
No comment.
None. You guys hear me all right? Because I'm not coming through very well here.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, good.
Yeah, I can hear you clear, too.
Yeah.
All right, there we are. I was trying to pull up the Fund My Comic page, and for some reason my machine's acting wonky. So.
Oh, I can pull it up if you want.
Do that. Daylight savings time, folks. Daylight savings time. We are here on time. Well, more or less on time. We started a little late. Still getting coordinated a little bit, even though we thought we were coordinated before we started.
It's all part of the experience, people.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
What it is. There we are. Oh, I just buried the books is all. All right. Dan Dare today, folks. Dan Dare. We go, Matt Black.
Dan Dare.
Laughing a little bit. So, okay. Was this Trump's idea for the hour earlier? Did he threaten more tariffs? That's exactly what it was, man.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it did happen.
It's always Trump's fault. Blame the orange dude.
It's all true.
It's all true. That's the entire modern politics in a nutshell. Right there, that post. Blame
Trump.
Man. Yep.
Yeah, even though he's doing stuff that every president before him has done,
or hasn't been able to do.
Yeah, sure.
It's quite incredible how people are blind to their own sides. I've never been partisan personally. I think they all stink.
They all do. Yep. Left wing, right wing, same bird.
Oh yeah. Just all the same.
All the same.
So I've popped that up if you want to take a look before we get started. Or I don't know if you want to run the intro first.
I want to run the intro first.
Let's run the intro first.
Let's run the intro first. Here we go. Not that intro.
Do you draw the Flintstones naked? There's a market for that.
Just asking the question.
Right.
Come on in, folks. Sunday Funnies. Sunday Funnies for is that the 8th? Looks like the 8th of March.
It is the 8th of March.
8th of March.
It'll be the 15th before it's over with.
There you go.
It'll be Christmas next month. Yeah. Yeah. Today we're looking at Reign of the Robots.
Yeah.
Great Dan Dare, 3rd volume of this fantastic strip by Frank Hampson. The chat is wide open. Folks, don't be afraid to jump in. I am your host, Randy Zimmerman. Been doing alternative and independent comics since the mid-'80s. I'm here in my musty basement in the middle of Michigan, bringing this program to you. We've been doing this for a few years, looking through great not old, but great sequential artwork, great classic sequential art from all over the world. And it's the UK today. And speaking of the UK, joined by Mr. Russ Leach. Here, why don't you introduce yourself, please, Russ?
Hi, my name's Russ Leach. I'm a comic book artist from the UK, currently working on The Atlantean. We're live on the Fund My Comic.
We are
for issue 4. We weren't expecting to go live until Monday, and I will be sending the email out today or tomorrow to let everybody know about it. But we were on Friday nights, on Friday night, funnily enough, and they thought it would be a good idea if we could get it live. Pixel Trader helped us out, as well as Craig, so thank you very much to everyone who worked that out, and a few people jumped in and supported us on the first evening. So 7 already. That was great, actually. Had a really good evening. It was fun, and we're ready to go now. So you can go to fundmycomic.com/theatlantean4. I'll put that in the chat. And we've got issue 4 ready to go. Just finishing off the inks now before the end of the campaign, and then it'll be ready to go straight to print. So we've got retro black and white, so it's all pen and ink. This one's got some mechanical tint on it, though, for the main story. And then we've got Lethal coming back for a 10-page short, and that's all ink and pen and wash. So as before, we've got original artwork, we've got bundles. You can get back issues, everything you want. It's all there. fundmycomic.com/theatlantean4. There you go.
All right. Also joining us this morning, Mr. Mitch Rogers. Mitch, please introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Mitch Rogers. I'm a horror comic book writer and artist and self-publisher. Been in the industry for 15 plus years, going on 16. I'm the creator of the Boger horror comic book series and coming soon Shivers, a horror anthology. So keep an eye out for that.
All right. Dan Dare, folks, Reign of the Robots. Let me get rid of my name here. Come on.
There's a book.
Computer's acting screwy. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, it is. Absolutely screwy today. All right. Yep, my keyboard is not working my name at all. There it goes.
What are you doing?
Banging on the keyboard. It's just not.
Why are you banging on the keyboard? We want to look at a comic.
I just want to beat it all.
Yeah. I think he's trying to change his name.
Man, it's that kind of day.
Don't bother. It's fine. We'll work it out.
The computer doesn't know that its daylight savings time is over. I mean, come on.
No.
I was so coordinated before we went on the air, too. I was.
Really?
Yeah, seriously, I was. Very happy. Anyway, Reign of the Robots.
Oh, now it's blurred. Have you? What's going on with the camera settings?
Camera settings are solid.
Yeah, it's blurred. Have you put up the right
No, I just checked
DPI?
it. The definition's good.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh,
That's not good at all.
no.
Must be the signal from the company or my stupid computer.
It's coming. It's better.
Yep. Ready to toss it. Anyway, we looking any better there?
Not great. It's better than it was, but it's not great.
All right.
Are you sure the DPI is right on that camera?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
No.
Double check. It's got to be the signal.
Is the book itself just blurry?
Could be the book itself. Yes.
They printed it that way. That's better. What did you do?
I switched it to low def. We're at 360 instead of 720.
Right.
Yeah.
It's fine now.
It's much better than it was, yeah.
Well, there we are.
Go back up again and see what happens.
Hey.
I'm just going to throw this whole computer out the door. That's what I'm going to do. Out the window.
Yeah, that's even better. There you go. It's just like being at the optician.
Is it A or is it B? Is it B?
No,
is it B or is it A? Is it A or is it C? Yeah.
Oh, I just got a puff of air in the eye.
What's that all about? I think they just do that to make you blink.
They do. Just to dry your eye out.
Yeah. What always gets me is that needle that they have to put on your eyeball. Oh man, that freaks me out.
What? No, I don't have that.
Oh, don't get me started, man.
I don't have no needles near my eyes. You having a laugh?
Yeah. Honestly, this is no joke. I usually have to have someone hold me, like to the chair when they do that, because because like you could see it coming in, and yeah. I watch a lot of horror movies, obviously. So when you see a needle coming at the camera, usually something bad's about to happen.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. This is nice and sharp now, looking lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing what a bit of fiddling will do.
Anyway, moving on. Frank Hampson. Here we are. Sorry, folks.
We got a Mekon in this one.
I think first appearance, maybe. With the Avatar, Russ, has anyone told you could pass for one of the Kemp brothers, the lesser known one?
Yes. Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, you've heard that. You've heard that before.
I've had Kemp and Bruce Willis in different order.
All right. Come on now. Unfortunately, yes. All right. Oh, look, they moved the full panel over to the side there. That's nice. Wild.
I really enjoy the way so many science fiction films and books got the how quickly everything would change wrong. So they've got things. So structurally, they've got like flying cars, and you've got like Big Ben in a big tube, and like super future cities, and us flying through space, and it's like all it is like 1999 or 2000 or whatever. And even in 1970, 2000 AD, the idea that you called it 2000 AD and it was only 25 years away, and put all this futuristic stuff in it. And yet the world has changed in a completely different way. Like, where are our flying cars? Where's my backpack? Where's my jumpsuit? Where's the moon base? Where all this stuff? Oh no! Instead, we've just got artificial intelligence drawing your pictures for you and telling you where you can sit on a train. It's like, what? No, that wasn't the future I signed up for. It's more like idiocracy.
Too much like idiocracy.
Yeah. As I shared a meme yesterday, it was like Michael J. Fox, like looking up at the camera, and it said, in the year 2026, we're going to have flying cars. And then underneath there was just a pizza box with the wording ringed in a red pen saying, open box to eat pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, 2026. That's what it's really like.
Sad but true.
Yeah.
Yeah, on car batteries, I don't know if it's this way over in England, but in America, it has a warning label not to drink the acid from it.
It's like, do not drink acid, although, but it smells really nice.
There's the Atlantean 4 link, folks. Go over there after the show and take a look. Very proud of that product. It's going to be a great book. I predict Glenn will turn up at 2 UK time.
We might have
Matt,
finished by then.
Glenn's a little under the weather today. He's getting better, though. He's trying to hide Pornhub. LOL. Nope. It's just my silly system.
Yeah, you can't get that in South Carolina anymore.
Pornhub?
Nope.
He's been trying.
How in the world did they block that?
Because our state legislature passed a law that like adult websites that you have to like authentically verify your identity because a lot of a lot of kids obviously are looking up porn online.
Sure.
And apparently that's like their biggest customer base is kids. So
Jesus.
So Pornhub basically said, we're just not going to allow ourselves to, we're not going to be available in South Carolina anymore. So they,
I don't know how that would work. They just shut their signal off around.
Yeah, they can shut down the IPs. They can shut down IP addresses.
Oh, can they? Okay.
Yeah, if you go to Pornhub.com, a friend of mine.
I was going to say, I had heard that there already is a panel there in the front.
I had heard.
Go into Pornhub.
I had heard.
That's what I was told, at least.
I've seen a house fly.
I've never been there. I ain't never seen no house fly.
If you go to it now, it's like a video of
just about everything.
I only heard.
If you go to the website now, in South Carolina, there's just a video of a woman who obviously is not on any other video on the website just by looking at her. Basically saying that, because of, customer privacy and all this bullshit, we're not, available in your state anymore. So,
right.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway.
Wow, I wonder if that the border states that the people that might use a system from South Carolina, but it is in another state.
You can totally get around it by using VPNs.
VPN, yeah. Well, that's
why they want to ban them. They want to ban VPNs. They like the UK government it was trying to talk about it. It's like, no, you ain't getting there.
That's fantastic.
That's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like the flying greenhead guy.
Yeah, that's a Meccan. He's a major
Mekon.
villain.
It's the Mekon.
Mekon? Yeah, I always call him Meccan.
No, that's wrong.
I'm wrong. Yeah.
Is the Mekon. And he's got a bunch of because he's like a special version of his race. That's why he's got the big head, and he can't wander around with the big head, which is why he's got the floating thing. But all the others are like human.
Tipping over.
Yeah, he kept tipping over. All the others of his race, they're green as well. They look a little bit like him, but with a normal sized head. Yeah.
With a normal sized head.
Yeah. And I think it ends up like one of them sort of doesn't believe that he's doing the right thing and sort of turns against them, and he ends up being one of Dan De's team. Something along those lines.
It kind of reminds me of a while back, the leader in the Hulk comics. His head got so big he had to have a frame to hold it up.
Yeah. Head scaffolding.
Yeah, head scaffolding. Matt says the only reason we have a warning sign for cruise control is because some old geezer in the U.S. set his cruise control and got out of his seat to go and help his wife make a coffee. LOL. Yeah. Sure, weirder things than that.
Not surprised.
Hello, gents. Dave's
Dave.
in the house. Genuine Comics.
Good day, Dave.
Good to see you here.
I got his book a little while ago. The latest
Perfect 10.
Perfect 10. Yeah, brilliant stuff. Brilliant.
Excellent.
And I think he's got an omnibus selling on Kickstarter at the moment, a trade paperback of the whole lot. So that would definitely be worth picking up if you haven't picked one up already.
Sweet. All right. Cut and paste here, it looks like.
That lettering's abysmal.
It is all blown up. Yeah.
The balloons are awful.
Yeah, and this lettering's just
worse
in the other direction. Yeah.
Again, that whoever's reproduced this has been playing around with the layouts and what have you.
Yeah, they have. They've been playing around, cutting and pasting stuff. Look at that, jammed in.
Yeah, it's not good.
All this story. This used to be 2 pages long per episode installment in Eagle magazine. Ran for many, many years.
Did they ever do like an issue where the entire book was Dan Dare?
No.
There might have been an annual.
Yeah, there'd be an annual. Yeah. Over in the UK, annuals used to be hard-backed books that were released around the Christmas period. It wasn't the same as an annual. Like you have, like in Marvel had annuals, didn't they? Like 2-in-1 annual and all the rest. And they weren't. They were just they were just slightly thicker comic books, weren't they? Sometimes they did treasury editions and stuff like that. But an annual over here was a very specific thing, and there used to be annuals everywhere, especially in the 70s and the early 80s. And they would be an annual. They'd be like a Doctor Who annual, or there'd be like a like a kids program would have an annual, but also all the comics would have their own annuals. Blake 7 annual and all that kind of thing. So there I have no I don't know exactly, but I'm sure there must have been Dan Dare annuals at some point, or Eagle annuals, which would have had longer stories in.
At least one Dan Dare annual when he was at 2000 AD.
Yeah, that they did. Yeah, they did annuals all the time. Yeah. But as far as the Eagle comic is concerned, as far as I'm aware, it was only ever those 2 pages, the front page and the inside page.
Yeah, inside front cover.
Yeah, because they were color, weren't they?
So it would look like this. The front page would this would be shrunk down, and the Eagle logo would be here in the corner.
Yeah.
Usually in red with that iconic bird that you see.
Yes, red with a bird on it. Yeah. And yellow livery.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of annuals, I always like if I'm going through long boxes and I see like a Batman annual of whatever series it was, I always buy it because those things were great. It always
great, yeah.
They'd always have like an extra long original story, then they'd have like 2 or 3 reprints of like older stories from way back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, always definitely worth picking up, yeah.
So I used to love those 100-page super spectaculars when they were out. They always had oddball stories in them.
I love the balance of realism and cartooning in this.
Yeah.
So some of it, look at those faces on the right-hand page, the faces in the top panel and the bottom left panel. But then Dan Dare with his chin and everything it's just that little bit cartoony, and the guy at the top left there, and the kid on the bottom. There's just a little bit of it's a little bit cartooning in there.
Yeah,
it's and then on top of that, you get the whole thing painted beautifully. It's great. There we go. You got some of the Mekons now. The race, whatever the race is called, I can't forget.
Get him, gang! Get back, you brutes!
That.
It's a robot army, and he's not afraid to use it. I wonder what this is for. What side of that background?
I think that's all part of them chopping it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems odd. Where are we at? Yeah. Dave in the house. Yep, that's it.
Oh, he's got hold of him. He hasn't got his thing anymore.
I like that face on that right-hand side panel.
Here?
On the bottom, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks almost like a photograph. How it's rendered.
Oh, Glenn's here. Said the older guy's Hampson's dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Glenn. Hope you're not feeling too bad.
In the house, all the faces in the strip are based on Hampson's art staff. Maybe not the Meccan, though. Mekon. Sorry. Dan looks like he's had Botox. He needs a revamp. I think Randy, Glenn, Russ, and Mitch could club together and buy the rights.
I think not.
Probably not.
With what money?
What money? The older guy's Hampson's dad, yeah. Hello, Glenn. Good to see you around, Glenn. Robots.
Yeah, they've done a real hack job with some of these panels.
Yeah, these layouts are kind of embarrassing now. They should have stretched them out and gone for more pages.
Or just, Photoshop was around when they did this. They could have done a better job.
It's just too jammed up.
Yeah,
I don't think it was, to tell you the truth.
Well, when was this done?
It was done in 1981.
Oh, right, maybe not. Yeah, okay, fair enough. A bit early.
I think they were cutting and pasting. That's why they have the black backgrounds here. Very badly, by the way. They should have just,
badly.
Like I said, they could have blown this up into at least 4 pages easily. And the artwork would have looked a lot better. Let's see what the Titan book does with that kind of material. Here's a Titan reprint book that was done later. That's how it looked originally.
Well, they're just putting the pages in. They're not chopping it up. They're putting the pages in.
Yeah.
And you got to remember as well, Titan is British. So Titan is doing it for a particular market, I think. Whereas the Dark Horse version was for an American market.
Yeah.
And so they felt they needed to chop it up in that way. Put the black panels on it.
People are funny. I don't know if they did that just because of the American market or because they.
Well, I don't think they would have done that for the British market. If like you can see what Titan did. Titan just put the pages on and said everybody will understand why the eagle logo is there.
Right,
it will be fine. Yeah? Whereas for this, they've gone, oh no, we'll have to chop it about so that it flows, and it's like, no, you don't need to do that.
No.
Yeah, they did something similar when they started bringing manga over here. They originally, before it really caught on, was they flipped the pages like they mirror
Yeah.
the pages, and
Yeah.
because the reading order's the complete opposite from America. It's right to left, so left to right, and you'd get like where they'd have like English letters in something, it would be backwards.
Oh God. No, Matt. Eagle. I don't know who published it. Glenn will probably be able to tell you that. Eagle was the name of the magazine or the comic or whatever you want to call it that Dan Dare appeared in. And what they've done is they've taken all those stories that he appeared in and sort of mapped them all out together into this book.
There was a large corporate company prints a number of different publications.
Yeah.
It's like 2000 AD was originally IPC, and
That's
now
right,
they're owned by Rebellion,
Yeah.
which is the name of their company. This material, well, I don't know if I can get a typeset smaller and more unreadable. Something went out of the way there.
So Eagle was like a forerunner of 2000 AD. It was and it was an anthology book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is IPC magazines.
Oh, it is IPC.
Well.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh,
1980.
Right.
This edition, Dragon's Dream, 1981. It's copyright.
Okay.
So. Look at that. They blew up a whole page or a whole panel, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, that works.
Yeah.
That works nicely.
See, that's what they should be doing this whole time
Yeah.
instead of doing this crowded stuff.
Yeah.
Stretch them out a little bit. Let them breathe.
And they've got the room to do that because the pages are very large.
Yeah.
They're like the original pages are almost twice the size of those pages.
Yeah.
They're like a newspaper. They're huge.
Are they tabloid size?
Yeah, they're big. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I've got one here. There you go.
They're about the size of a old 1930s newspaper.
Yeah, they're like they're bigger than Treasury, I think.
Yeah.
I'll just get a. Hold
That's
on,
the size that was the ideal size for the newspress, the newsprint presses back then.
They're 10 inches. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
10 inches wide by nearly 15 inches high. 14.
That's cool. Yeah.
So they're quite big. I've got one here if you want to see it.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to turn your camera on.
Yeah. Hold on. So they're this kind of size.
Okay.
Cool.
So they're quite big, and you can see there's the Eagle logo and how that works. So
yeah, that's a bit bigger. I thought they were 2000 AD size.
No, they're big old
That's
lumps.
Cool.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah, so that was like a regular newspaper.
Yeah. It's almost like the size of the the tabloids. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, this gets really jumbled. It's almost as if they're doing 2 pages at once here. That's not good. That doesn't respect the work very much. I don't think they really could have stretched that out or even turned this sideways and done this. It's 1 page. Split it up.
Oh yeah,
if they had to.
Yeah, that's what I say. They had lots of room to do that, but that would have been a bigger job for them. So
yeah, that's true. More effort.
Yeah.
So we have found out people have to piss on things to make their mark. Yeah, I'm afraid you're right, Matt. They're Glenn. Too true, Glenn. Okay. Eagle was the comic. IPC were the publishers. Yep, thanks, Glenn. Glenn is okay. Glenn says, I recommend The Man Who Drew Tomorrow by Alliston Crompton. It has a lot of the photos they used for reference. Sweet. Yeah, The Man Who Drew Tomorrow. I just
Great
found out.
writing.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Yeah.
I just found out today that Steranko apparently did a book on his techniques
Really?
back in '77. Yeah, it's like Steranko narrative and something.
Right. Okay. I've got one of those big books. Oh, I can't remember what it was called. We was talking
History of
about
Comics?
comics. Yeah, history of
Yeah.
comics. I've got one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, I got both of that. I got the wraparound cover for the first issue as my wallpaper on one of my systems. I love that book. That book is an amazing read because Steranko took the time to go track these people down and got really good interviews from them, and then got really good art from a lot of them. That it is hadn't been reprinted or printed anywhere else.
Why are they writing on that
pinup
thing?
stuff? Writing on what?
The pig dog on the right hand page.
Oh, they're writing something on his back. Yeah.
Oh, they are. I don't know.
It's probably addressing it. They're giving it to someone for Christmas. Here, have this pig dog.
Trains? Before the trains arrive? Is that the name of the mechanism?
Oh yeah, that'll be them. Yeah.
He's had it. Yeah.
Trains.
Apparently they're writing some sort of formula on the back of their pet there. It's kind of like an elephant zebra cross. Dogs, elephant, zebra.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't have a scrap of paper they can use instead of,
I'm sure there's a reason why they're writing on him specifically. This looks like another cut and paste panel here. Reminds me of those old laser cut mechanical stickers you used to get in bubblegum packages. You take them off and then peel off the part here that's the yellow halo. Stick it someplace. All right, moving on. The Man Who Drew Tomorrow is quite cheap to get a hold of on eBay. Cool. Excellent. By Alistair Crompton, folks. To look that up. There we go. What's that? Cool.
No, don't like waffles.
Hiding from the robot? Is that what that is?
I'm not seeing a lot of robot action at the moment.
The robot right here.
I thought the book was all about robots.
Yeah, you'd think so.
The trains and the Mekon.
I'm sure it's coming. This was done in 80. The original work was done when in 50s, late 50s.
Be mid 50s.
So it was long before Thunderbirds. You see a lot of that influence in here. Maybe it influenced their design team with the
number one was
machines.
14th of April 1950.
Okay. It's a little better.
What's Russ doing?
Sorry, I was just putting my Eagles down.
Oh.
It's kind of hot. Kid yelling. Yeah, it's a big change in layout from the first two books. It's just really crowded. I should have opened the book before we started showing it. We could have stopped at the end of 2.
Well, it's also good to kind of see the good and the bad, to kind of.
Yeah, it's true.
You kind of juxtapose and stuff.
Still get to see the beautiful artwork though.
Mm-hmm.
It is gorgeous. Even if it is about the size of a postage stamp, it's still gorgeous stuff.
I love the way that the the sky is painted.
And the star field here, using blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice touch, I think.
Yeah, I never could get when I'm doing painting or watercolor or gouache or whatever, I never can get stuff look like that, full gradients and stuff. I was never able to really do on a painting. Scotsman.
Yeah. Looks like it's trying to breathe here and there. They just don't bother to change the lettering or anything. They just blow up the panel. Here we are. It's a nice face, though. It's really nice. A little bit of looks like Wally Wood back there.
Yeah.
With all the piping and stuff. That would be about the time of ECs. But yeah, that would be about right. About the same time they were coming out. That's nice. So I see the similarities in Mekon as the Emperor Dalek and the Treens as the rest of the Dalek minions. Yeah, yeah. Anastasia. Well, they must be cutting and pasting these panels pretty hard here. That's a dialogue caption box. It looks like It's totally unreadable.
Looks like someone took a Sharpie and just went over it.
It does. Yeah. They might have thought it was redundant or something. I don't know. It looks like they tried to use a darker blue over top of black lettering. It just didn't work right when they printed it.
Perhaps they were stupid.
That, yes. Should show some Frank Bellamy Dan Dare. This is fabulous art, but Bellamy's is even better. Oh, yeah. Yep. It's true. I've got some Bellamy Thunderbirds material, quite a bit of it. I don't know how much of the Dan Dare Frank Bellamy material was printed. Would really love to see an archive of Garth. That would be really nice to see. Somebody do a collection of that. I don't
Titan
think
did.
Been done. The whole run of the strip.
Titan did a whole bunch of Garth.
Did they really?
Multiple books. Cool. Yeah. They're not in print anymore, or they're not in their original. You know those ones that I have, the Judge Dredd ones, and
yeah. No, I've got a ton of those too. There's only like one, maybe
Garths.
2 Garths. Yeah.
Yeah, they did Garths in those. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a really nice old reprint book that's the size of those Garfield paperbacks. When Garfield first started coming out in paperback,
Right.
They were about half size, rectangular. I've got one of those in that format for Garth.
Yeah, see, Glenn's got it.
Really
He's got
nice.
the Titan Garth books.
Yeah.
How many of them were there, Glenn?
I only had 2 of them. I think. So I have the Titan Garth books. Yeah. One of them, if not both of them, had Ian Gibson covers on them. Yeah. They have Ian Gibson color covers. Yeah. I was talking about doing like a reprint series like IDW did with Dick Tracy or like those Flash Gordon, reprint books that we've looked through. They need to do one of Garth real bad. But then, there's a lot of that stuff that needs to be done. So
I really wish I'd bought more of those books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like those Modesty Blazes. They're fantastic. Great to read. Just great artwork. But when they go to reprint them, it's like this.
Yeah. Yeah, well, no, that's what was great about those Titan books, those Titan reprints from the 90s, or the late 80s, early 90s, was they were literally the size of the comic. They were perfect reproductions.
Yeah.
They were great. And, just should have bought more.
All of those black reprint, they're the same size as the Atlanteans, pretty much, right?
Yeah, similar. They're squarer, which is the size I would have liked to have done the Atlantean at, but we couldn't get the print to do that. So, bizarrely, when we go to do the hardback of the omnibus, it is squarer. So, who knew?
Yeah.
Yeah, the reprints, Matt. They were Titan reprints. Garth ran daily in the newspaper. Was it the Mirror, Glenn, that Garth was in?
Keep talking. I'll be right back.
Yeah, they were great. But like I say, they were dailies, and then they just put all the dailies together into those books. But it was a Daily Mirror. Thanks, Glenn. But yeah, there was. Titan did loads of those original reprints. But you know what I mean. They're like collections, effectively.
Yeah.
Late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, they did them. I got a whole bunch of Judge Dredds. Got the ABC Warriors, the original run of ABC Warriors. But I should have bought more. Didn't realise, but should have. But you know what? Shoulda, coulda, did. Now there's one. Yeah, they're all that format. if you look on the back, they've got all the you can see the format there. On the back, they always used to list out what you could buy.
Yeah.
So that looks like a fairly early one, actually.
It is. They ended up with a double column before they were done.
Yeah.
Books. And every last reprint book is amazing. They're all square bound. Yeah. They're all from Titan paperback.
They're gorgeous. Look at that, black and white. Look at it.
Yeah.
Look at it. Beautiful stuff.
It's like the Modesty Blazes, though. They're really hard to, the detail on them is so small.
Mm-hmm.
On the reprint, you'd almost have to zoom the camera in.
Yeah. But they did it well.
Get a good look at it. Oh, no, it's beautiful. It's all just fantastic stuff. Yeah. Beautiful work. I should show you the other one that I've got. Give me just a second.
They have done some recent decent stuff. I got a Nemesis the Warlock.
Oh, I love that series.
Yeah, and I got that in full size, printed. If you want to switch, yeah, I've got it on the camera now.
For a second, keep talking.
Where are we? And it's actually got, so it's got all the pages in black and white, but it's also got the pages reprinted, the covers reprinted in color on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So a really, really lovely book. Oh, and some sketches by Kevin O'Neill as well. Oh, fantastic. I haven't really looked through it properly. I just flicked through. I got it for Christmas. And it's absolutely brilliant. It's the 2000 AD Definitive Edition, Nemesis the Warlock, Volume 1. So definitely worth picking out Volume 2 when it turns up. Alan Moore saying nobody drew like Kevin O'Neill. That's absolutely true. Nobody did. He is unique. You gonna pop me up, Randy, while you're looking around?
I think he's away from the computer.
Yeah, I was just for a second. Yeah. Here's the other book that I've got.
Ah, right. Cool.
The Daily Mirror Book of Garth, 1976.
Yeah, I've got some Judge Dredd like that as well. I think it mostly really? Ron Smith. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, the Ron Smith Dredd strips are amazing.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Beautiful stuff.
I love the newsprint.
Yeah.
All yellowed up too. Yeah. Just love it. Anyway.
So there you go. That's what I got.
Hang on. Gotcha.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. That is amazing.
Absolutely gorgeous work there. And so that's the cover there.
Yeah, we looked at Nemesis in the past.
And like I say, they've actually got some of the color covers on the inside as well.
That's nice.
So that's exactly what I want to be doing for us on our omnibuses, having the colors in cover on the inside, the rest of it in black and white. Look at this. I remember actually buying that from the newsagent, that one, when I was a kid. Fantastic stuff. So, yeah, so it looks like 2000 AD are starting to do some more of this size, which is good.
Yeah, and like you said, if they're reprinting archives of the Star-Lord run, that might be only a matter of time before they start doing the 2000s if they get the right.
Hopeful, yeah. I mean, if if people see that they can make money, it's amazing what can be done. But that Star-Lord, I'm really looking forward to that Star-Lord omnibus. Oh,
yeah, same here.
Oh,
fun to see. Moving on. Floating Head.
Yeah, where are the robots?
I'm waiting for the bots. Waiting for the clankers.
Apparently they're raining as we speak.
Is it a downpour or light sprinkle of robots?
It's got to be a downpour. I don't know.
A barrage of bots.
Barrage. There they are.
Oh, look at that! Look at that panel there with all the alien flowers. God.
Yeah. Looks like his suit. His outfit. It's all of that. It's a little thump device.
Thump thump.
Thump. It's a thump. I found it right next to the machine that goes ping. So I don't know why, but the black and white reminds me of Glenn's Undercover magazine. There we are. Bellamy's art on Garth deserves to be reprinted full size. We can dream, Glenn says. Absolutely. I'd imagine they'll sell for a small fortune. Daily Mirror. Glenn says, okay. By Titan. Only 2 published. Wow. Yeah, they need to run the entire. Yeah. They need to run the entire series. Is what they do. Need to do. Titan reprinted a couple of comic strip series. Garth and Jeff Hawke. They did an issue, at least 1 or 2 on, and a couple of issues of Modesty Blaze. Then who was it? Titan again went back through and they did the entire Modesty Blaze catalog really, really nicely. Very nice albums. They're mine. It's Glenn. I have a few in the loft. Glenn Fleming that I rescued from Dad's house. Oh, there we are. Those are actually Glenn's books that Matt rescued from his dad's house. Where do you live, Russ? Glenn, I have a plan. You knock on the front door of Russ's. I'll go through the back and grab them. Yeah. Have a great day, everyone. I'll catch up with you later. I'm not at home right now. All right, Marvy.
I'm off.
We had daylight savings time also, so we started an hour ago. Or close. Yeah, just about an hour ago. It's all good. Marvy, hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good weekend. More thump. Looks like an old airplane. The propeller in front.
Looks like an old. Yeah, it does look like the engine from an airplane.
Yeah.
Also looks like an old-timey vacuum cleaner.
Yeah. Yeah. Reward us richly for this day's work. They added a girl just to have a damsel in distress?
Probably.
It's a nice face, though.
Yeah. I like how we don't get robots, but we get blue people.
Yeah.
It's similar.
They could be robotic. The Dingby down to his knickers?
Yep.
More bad pay stubs. Look at that. That's terrible.
Yeah. Does anyone know if they lettered this on the artboard or do like an overlay on it?
I would imagine if they didn't letter on the artboard, they lettered on paper and then pasted it onto the artboard.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a beautiful panel.
nice too. Now, for being such a cartoony type character, that he sure can get tones out of the skin tones. Real nice. Almost gives it a dimensional look to it. Almost photographic there. In here, I love this right here. Reminds me of something that Frazetta would do. There we go.
Great rocket.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Really nice. Have a great day, everyone. Yep, we got there. Glenn says, I reckon the graphic designer, quote unquote, who put this together is either Stevie Wonder or not paid for the gig, probably.
Yeah, or he could have just had a lobotomy and didn't know what he was doing.
Could be. Oh, there we are. Look at that. That's a nice full page. Huh.
Occam's razor would suggest he was just stupid.
The paste up guy, you mean?
Yeah, same person that put the blue on those.
Yeah.
Hey, Occam's razor sometimes wrong.
I think that's the first time he's done a full page.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's really kind of split up into panels, but still a nice composition.
Just beautifully painted.
Mm-hmm. That too.
Hey.
There again. His dad. The rum. Now they're starting to add a little bit of sound effects with the thump thump and the thrum. Look at that. Fucking ship.
There's that blue guy again.
Yeah.
I was watching something a while back, and it had a guy on there that like actually had blue skin because he drank silver water, and the silver affected his skin color. He eventually died from it. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting how stuff like that actually happens in real life.
Slowly poisoned himself to death.
Yeah, because he seriously thought that drinking silver water would like cure sickness and all this stuff. Well, it technically did. It just also cured life. But
yeah, cured that breathing problem he had. Huh. Medicine's built upon trial and error anyway. They're just like drug trials. Yeah. Oh, you died? Well, we'll just put that in the warning on the commercial. May lead to death.
Yeah. This wasn't like a trial.
Please discontinue use if death occurs. Yeah.
Yeah, this wasn't a trial thing. Like he had doctors and friends of his, and his wife even was like, "That's not safe. Don't do that." But he knew better, apparently.
Hampson paints metal really well. Yep, he does. I think the colorization only works on some comics, this being one of them. I'm drawn towards the ships. No pun intended. Yeah, they're really beautiful. Look at those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've always liked the way that aliens are depicted in like the 50s and 60s media.
Much better than 80s Star Trek that all they did was put a piece of plastic on their forehead, call them an alien. There you go.
They did a better job on the Klingons, though.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Klingons in original Star Trek.
They were just people, right? With painted
They were just people with bad facial hair.
They were Italians.
Yeah. which is terrible. I love original Star Trek.
Yeah, me and my brother watch it a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said for early 50s, 60s, and even 70s science fiction television. A lot of charming stuff. Outer Limits. It's a lot of Outer Limits that stand up a hell of a lot more than most of the other stuff that's out today. I've been rewatching all the Twilight Zones. They're all classic.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic stuff.
Twilight Zone is the perfect example of how to do art with a message.
Yeah.
You know, like it had a message, and a lot of the times it was heavy-handed, but it was done in a way to where it was where the art came first.
Yeah, you're right.
There's no harm in having messages in creative writing. There's no harm in it at all. It's when you beat people over the head with it and say that if they disagree with you, they must be bad. That's where it all goes wrong.
Yeah, and there's like reports of Rod Serling, like if an episode got lower ratings than usual or something, he'd like say something to the extent of, "Well, just try better next time."
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he was someone too that he did Twilight Zone for that very reason, but he also knew that the reason he was doing it was to entertain people.
Yeah.
So he did both. He got his point across and he entertained people at the same time. Roddenberry, same way.
Yeah, Star Trek did the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, I regard Twilight Zone as one of the greatest television shows of all time.
Yeah.
The original run, not the 80s, 2000s, or most recent one.
Yeah. Well, even the 80s ones and the other incarnations of Outer Limits are watchable. They're just not as great as the originals. It's kind of people doing a parody of the original stuff.
Yeah, the 80s Twilight Zone wasn't bad as itself. It just didn't need to be the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, absolutely. So do you think Musk took inspiration from these ships when he built Starship? Probably some of it. Galactic toasters. Actually, they remind me of my external hard drive. Anything? Yeah.
I think there's
great stuff. Little rockets hooked up to them. Pretty sharp.
In all fairness, I think the aerodynamic scientists had more to do with the design. But...
Galactic toasters. Do you think Musk took inspiration from the Starship? Probably. Yeah, he might not have had much to say about that too. He hired the people who did it. Yeah. The reason TOL and TZ stories, the Outer Limits and the Twilight Zone stories are good is because the writing is first class. Yep.
You just look at Twilight Zone. They had Richard Matheson, Charles Beaumont, and Ray Bradbury even wrote an episode.
And those are the episodes that Serling himself didn't write.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He literally drove
we?
himself into the ground over that show. Literally cost him his health.
We're nearly at the end, and I've got this terrible sinking feeling that we're not going to see those robots that are on the front cover.
We are nearly at the end. No, that page that panel was used way up here, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know, but look at the front cover.
Yeah.
The front cover clearly says "Reign of the Robots."
Yeah, and there's robots. It's not robots, and they're definitely not reigning over anything.
No,
and I've definitely seen a lot of Mekon and not a lot of robots.
Yeah. Oh, there's some robots reigning.
Oh, there's some robots right at the end. All right, well that's very Doctor Who-ish, isn't it? Oh God, look, we've got a sonic screwdriver. Let's fix everything with it. Let go, you brutes. They blew that up nicely, though, the image.
It's all up with us this time. Yeah, let go, you brutes. We are at the end.
We are.
And a badly printed end, too. Look at that. Somebody forgot the red screen on that.
Very few robots. I think I might write in and complain about
that. That's right. Good luck. I don't think Dragon Stream's been around for decades. So
I wish to talk to you about the reprint of Dan Dare at Pilot of the Future in Road of the Robots, and I'd have to say there were not enough robots in said book.
It's only 50 years ago. Yeah. They'll take that under advisement. Dan Dare, folks, Reign of the Robots, Volume 3 from Dragon's Dream. Shall we do something else next week?
Yeah, why not?
We can save that Titan book for a show for later.
You can do that Garth book.
Got a book on crime comics. Do you want to do that Garth book?
We could do the Garth book.
Yeah.
It had gorgeous work in it. It was lovely.
Does it give you any false promises like Reign of the Robots and never have robots in it?
No, but I think it does have a few lady bits.
Well, that's all right. I think we're old enough in the tooth now that we can.
I think so too.
We can cope with a few lady bits.
All we have to do is have one person. Oh no, there's a nipple.
Fuck them.
Well, I totally agree there, but
yes, I'll definitely fuck them.
Depending on how they look, yeah.
I don't care. What are they going to do?
All right,
what are they going to do?
I've taken it off the shelf. We'll look at Garth next week.
Yeah. Big round of applause. Yeah.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah, the women of Galba. There better be women in this.
Yeah, there better be women in this.
I think there
are.
And
I definitely want to see whatever Galba is.
Galba.
Yeah, don't have like just one woman and talk about Galba in like one panel. I mean, it has to be women and from Gala.
Yeah. Just this one panel of women all say, yes, we are from Galba. And that's it. That's all you get for the whole of the book.
I only have volume 2, but
don't show too much. Oh, well, let's face it. We're here for the art.
We're
not here for the story.
So yeah, it'll be great. We'll look at Garth next week. I'm up for that. We'll take that challenge. Garth on Sunday Funnies, folks, next week, 9 a.m. Eastern time. It's all good. Want to thank everybody for stopping by today. We are at what are we at, an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, good time.
Ish. Yeah.
We do this every Sunday, folks. Sunday, 9 a.m. We also do it every Friday morning at 5 a.m. And what are we looking at this week? There, I have no idea. We'll look at something.
We'll look at something good. There's always something good.
Yeah, something good. Maybe we'll look at that crime comics book, or as a change of pace, I have this wonderful book here I just bought on Kriegstein. We could look at.
Do that.
We'll find something, folks. Every Friday, 5 a.m. Comics by Night. Every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time on all of those. We do Sunday Funnies. So stop back by. We are archived over at the Comic Book Black Belt YouTube channel. the Randy Zim YouTube channel, and the Indie Comics Network YouTube channel. We've been doing this for about 3-4 years now that this is March. And we've gotten quite a nice library of material, so feel free to take a look, and a wide variety of subject matter that we've looked over as well. So go over there and enjoy yourself when you can. Hit that like button. If you could, any type of interaction you have with this program goes to help our algorithms and be seen by others. Please go over to fundmycomic.com. That's all you have to do is type in fundmycomic.com, and it'll take you to the front page where all of the active campaigns are. And I'm sure we're on the front page by now.
We got an extra backer, by the way. We're up to 8 backers. That's great.
Fantastic.
We're 39% through our funding goal.
There we are.
So I don't know if that was somebody from in the chat or watching today, but thank you, whoever that was. And we'll go for a hard, because we had a soft launch on Friday. We'll go for a hard launch tomorrow.
There we are. Okay. Go over there right now if you want. Take a look at that Atlantean 4.
We're first on the list when you go over there. So
excellent. Yeah. We've also got a lot of catch-up tiers in there as well, so you can get the entire back catalog of the Atlantean. You can get a great copy of the Shadow Kingdom, which the Atlantean springs off from. You can get a great hardback copy of the Shadow Kingdom in that campaign as well, in color. The story is in color. And the actual prose story that we adapted is in the back of that book as well for you to enjoy. So go over there and take a look. You can also buy some of Russ's art from this issue as well. And I think that inside, or that front cover, the ink version of the front cover is still available.
Yep, it is still available. It's there.
For now.
That
usually gets snatched up pretty quick. So, and it's horribly underpriced too. So you can go over there and take advantage of Russ.
I don't know where. It's on the scanner.
In an artistic way. Yeah.
Yeah, in an artistic. Yeah. Don't do anything else.
Don't do it. Russ, please tell folks Mitch, let's go. Mitch first. Mitch, please tell folks how they can find you.
Thank you. You can find me at Linktree/Celtic Cross Studios, where you can find my website, online store, and socials. And you can find my comics online at Global Comics and Tapas.
All right, great. Russ, please tell folks how they can find you.
Yep. Yeah, you go over to russleach.com, sign up for the email list though, so you can find out more about the Atlantean. Like I said, we got a hard launch tomorrow. It is there right now if you want to go and see it. That's at fundmycomic.com/theatlantean4, the number 4. But yeah, sign up for the email list and we'll tell you all about that. That's at russleach.com, and all my socials are there as well.
We're also in that campaign we have an omnibus that has the Shadow Kingdom in black and white, and the first 2 Atlanteans as well in black and white, with an incredible cover by Russ and Redondo. Or Renzo,
yeah,
sorry.
Renato.
Sorry.
It's a great cover. Great cover. He's done a great job. He did a lovely cover for this issue 4 as well. He will be returning, and we'll have something special for the final omnibus as well.
Absolutely. Folks, I've been your host, Randy Zimmerman, and like I said, we're here twice a week, every week. Even when we're not here, we do a recorded program just to make sure that we are here. There will be a recorded program, I think, coming up in about 2 or 3 weeks. So probably another issue of The Great Crime Does Not Pay that we'll look over. Mm-hmm. You can find my work on Amazon. You can look for me wherever. If you want to talk to me directly, Facebook's probably your best bet. Just DM me over there. I'm currently working on the script for Atlantean number 5, as well as an omnibus collection of all of the Tales from the Aniverse work, of which I've just finished a style guide on. Send around to people to remind them what these characters looked like when they were created 40 years ago. So we'll do that. I'm looking at a nice little box set for Aniverse, the last book of which will include fan art and the proposals and the movie pitches that we did that didn't quite make it, the Turtles, Anniversary crossover that didn't quite get made, all sorts of wonderful stuff like that. So look for that. Hopefully within the next couple of months, we'll start talking more about that and get that underway. In the meantime, folks, we wish you only the best. If you enjoy comics, go out there and tell people that you enjoy this art form. Speak positively about comics. There's too much trolling and negativity out there on those antisocial platforms. If there's a comic out there that you love, tell people about it. Give comics away as gifts. There are some great reprint volumes that are currently available on Amazon of just about any character that it is of the mainstream that you can imagine. There's plenty of Batman collections. There's some great Superman works if you have to, but there's some phenomenal independent stuff. And even buy that right to left manga if you have to. You know?
If you have to.
If you have to. But just enjoy comics, folks, and let people know that you enjoy comics. And go visit your local retailer. Look at those boxes that might not get a lot of love or attention and might not have been priced for, who knows, maybe a decade or so. And look for those gems. There are plenty of them out there. There's some great stuff waiting for you to discover. Some fantastic comics, great entertainment, great inexpensive entertainment still. When you go visit the local conventions, you're always going to find somebody there that's got $1 books, $5 books, $3 books. Always great reading. Always great reading. You don't have to be in this business to thinking that you're going to get your kids through college by buying the right big key book. Just read comics and enjoy them. That's what they're there for. That's my soapbox for the day. Folks, we deeply appreciate you being here. Do tell your friends. We appreciate you watching us whenever you watch us. We know the majority of you watch us after the fact. We do appreciate you for doing that as well. And we welcome you again to look through our archives. Enjoy yourself. We are commercial free here. If we run a commercial, it's a parody commercial or it's an advertisement for our own work. We're not here with sponsors. We're not begging for money. We don't ask for super chats, but if you want to help us out, we ask that you buy our works and read them and enjoy them. In the meantime, folks, take care. We will see you on the next one with some more great sequential art. Have a great week. Folks, do take care of yourself. See you soon. Where are we at here? Rain is Latin for where, as in where are the robots? It says, yeah. Do the Garth Book song in there somewhere. Oh, wait, that was Do the Bartman.
Do the Bartman.
Yeah, it's wrong Garth, too, if you're thinking. Anyway. That's not Garth Brooks. Today's soaps currently forget that they are here to entertain. Now we get info progs. Yeah. Glenn?
Sounds like something from 2000 AD.
Yeah. Info progs. The reason, yep, we read that already. And rain, yep. And then some little waves here, it looks like, or whatever that is from Matt Black.
It's waving goodbye, yeah.
You're waving goodbye.
Is that the frog?
Is that a frog?
Is that a frog?
Oh, it is. No, yeah, it's a girl in
the girl frog.
Seafoam mint. Yeah, green girl waving goodbye. I don't see her nose though.
Bye, girl frog.
Bye, girl frog. Matt Black, take care. Matt says not sure. Okay. All right, everybody. See you soon. Take it easy. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching us. Deeply appreciate you being here. We want to leave today with the quote from the great whoever this is. It's Groucho Marx. Let's do Groucho Marx. I intend to live forever or die trying.
Yeah.
Groucho Marx. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, folks. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.
That's what Danya.
Oh, and then suddenly my stuff shrinks. That's what she said. Anyway, here we go.
Hey, it's your problem, not mine.
Apparently.
Have you paid your dues?
The cops are doing their job as long as they don't be mean to people who are actually being innocent. Then I'm all gravy, baby.
It's all gravy, baby.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Don't get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings.